tweets, just eating tiny tacos and drinking a Red Bull in the school parking lot, which gives me an idea. Introducing Red Bull Energy Infusions in 2 flavors that go great with my tiny tacos. Hey Gwen, want to be our college intern? New Red Bull Infusions at Jock in the Box.
Now that you've moved back home,
What's up, everybody? I'm Coach Gary, and welcome to the broadcast. When you come in, guys, I'd appreciate it to just hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Tonight we've got the Spurs, who are in Charlotte, taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Hey, if you guys keep up with the Charlotte Hornets, you know that our season hasn't been very good. What's going on, Michael Smitty? Hasn't been very good this year. Had some bad things that happened this summer, or some unfortunate things that happened this summer, and slowed us down from making some moves. You know, the last 2 seasons before this one, we've been in the playoff, not the playoff, but the play-in game, and hadn't been able to get into that. I think that left a bad taste in the Hornets' mouth. And so this year, I was hoping that we definitely get into the playoffs easily, but then you guys know the situation that happened with Miles Bridges. I still didn't think that was going to change our season as much as it did, but man, that hurt, and it actually kept the Hornets from doing some things that I think they would have done, because technically Mr. Bridges is still under contract with us. And then, you know, last week we let two of our guys go, Jalen McDaniel, and we let Miles Plumlee go. You know, Jalen McDaniels, if you want to talk about a breakout season, this probably has been it this year. And definitely with Miles Plumlee, I think his career has been rejuvenated here with the Hornets. Heck, I was one of the guys that was on the boat for getting him out of here, because I just thought he didn't play like a big man. He wasn't getting a lot of rebounds last year. I thought when he got close to the basket, he would kick the ball out, because, you know, as the Hornets, we like to shoot the basketball outside. We like to shoot the 3-pointers outside, like no matter what. Like in certain situations, I wish the Hornets when they have a wide open three, sometimes I wish they would attack the basket. Not just certain situations, attack the basket and get the defense out of position, dump it off, and get a definite 2 points instead of taking that three and not hitting or not getting any. Then the other team comes down and scores. But I wish that for my Carolina Tar Heels sometimes too. But anyway, it's some similarities out there. But with only, I think it's 16 wins, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look at it real quick. Yeah, Hornets. We've got 16 wins, 16-43. This year is basically over. You know, after this game, getting ready to go into the All-Star weekend or whatever, and the things can't. I mean, the Hornets could get on a little roll here and win, but it's probably not likely. All right, so we're looking to make some big moves during the draft day. All right, man, it just seems like it just happened not long ago, and then now we're already in February, waiting for March Madness to get here, and then April, and then we'll be making those draft picks again. Well, that's all to come, but today, Terry Rozier is not playing. All right, Cody Martin's not playing. We know Kelly Oubre's not playing. Wow, who's gonna step up? I don't know. Gordon Hayward had a great game the last game. He's going to have one today also before the Hornets can win. But it is a winnable game. All right, before we even get to anything, let's go ahead and look at the matchup predictor. And, oh, my gosh, for some reason, matchup predictor is giving this to the Charlotte Hornets, 68%. But anytime that happens, you guys know it's just not to be for the Hornets. Plus, Terry Rozier's not playing, so, you know, this may be another loss. I'm hoping we can win tonight. I ain't feeling real confident right now, but maybe somebody will step up. We got LaMelo, Dennis Smith Jr., Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington, and Mark Williams starting tonight. Mark Williams, the rookie, had a good game the last game, so let's see. Tonight we definitely got sort of like, I guess you could say, the new look Hornets out here. And we start off with a turnover. All right, so with that said, guys, welcome to the broadcast. For those who come in, I appreciate you. I'm expecting probably to get no more than five people in here tonight. But yeah, I got to go to work. And I mean, when I say go to work, I mean I got to get busy with these broadcasts. All right, still 0-0. And now the Spurs go up 1. All right, LaMelo Ball brings it down. This is a quick 3. And it's another. Well, not another, but it's a turnover. So the ball goes right back over to the Spurs. Not starting off like we want to start off, or like we want these Hornets to start off, but it's still early in the game. It's 2-0. Kelvin Johnson passes that to Baylor, short, and Melo comes out there with the rebound. Let's see if the Hornets can get out here and score. Melo kicks it off to PJ. He squares up for 3, and he hits the 3. PJ Washington's been shooting a good ball. I'm glad to see he's taking his role, which is just get open. Even though he's a big guy, get open, take a good shot. Stop trying to dribble and make passes. Just do what you do, baby. All right, LaMelo Ball between the legs, gets to the PJ, swings it over to Dennis Smith Jr. PJ shoots again. It's off the front of the rim now. So if you look at scorers out there, it's PJ. Scorers. I guess we'd have to say PJ. They need to get the ball into Gordon's hands, which they do right here, and he is called for a travel. Come on, Hornets. There's a couple scores out there, and if you get it down to Mark Williams, usually he finishes.
So make sure that you rebound the ball when the Spurs miss. And purposeful play.
All right, it's 4-3.
What works right here to start the game, you gotta have the right mindset, play the right way. You know that guy's going to talk all about that. One game, you continue to let your mind drift, say, oh, it's just one game, then we're done. You're a professional, come out and win the game, play the right way, and then take the break.
And there's a foul called on Gordon Hayward.
Wheels his way to the free throw line. 24th-year man from Chesterfield.
Bunch of new guys out here for the Spurs. Same coach, Popovich, still hanging in there.
He was given a contract extension and he signed it. It's going to be a big part of the future for San Antonio going forward. More Hornets basketball after a quick message from Papa John.
And Popovich still loving it because they just said they extended his contract. So Popovich is going to be around a while. All right, score is 6-3. Spurs. I don't know any of these guys from the Spurs. Like, they don't have a superstar. The Hornets have more superstars. And another travel for the Hornets. And yet another turnover. Hey, we get one more. That'll definitely be a time for me to go check out the team stats. Because right now, that's at least 3 turnovers. Heck, we only have like, dang, six possessions. We turn it over half the time. And that means, look, back door. Come on, Hornets, what are we doing? Let's go. We have a great game, and then we come out and then play lackadaisical. And look, if we shoot a quick 3 right here, this will show you what we are. Not a quick 3, but Dennis Smith Jr. shoots a 3, and that's not his forte. And right now, the Spurs are hitting everything. It's already 11-3. And there's a strip. All right, guys, the Hornets have turned the ball over or haven't even taken a shot at their basket at least 5 times. Melo with a quick 3. And he hits it. It was a quick one, but we needed it. So it's now 6-11. Shot goes up for the Spurs. It's missed. Melo now steps back with another quick 3. And right there, if he was in high school or middle school, I'd say, come on out to the side. Come on out, guy. But then who else you put in there? Come on, Melo. Let's go. Got to move the ball around. Oh, ref. All right, they call a foul on Mark Williams. I guess it was a late call because maybe he got him with the body first, but then it was a clean block up top. Melo takes a quick 3. Who's going to get that rebound? I give that to Mark Williams.
You make sure I get points. Set me up so you take it.
All right, now, will the Hornets settle down? They're going to have to. It is 12-6 right now. And let's take a look real quick while the Spurs shoot a free throw. And they get both of them. Our Hornets, already have 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. PJ shoots another 3. Again, the Hornets are just stepping back and shooting 3s. They were hot the last game. Are they gonna realize they may not be hot tonight and try to get to the basket? Because the Spurs have just come out and said, yo, we're just gonna take it to you. It's 15-6 right now. The Hornets have 1 basket in the paint, or 1 attempt in the paint. Everything else has come from the outside. Exactly what I was talking about at the beginning of the game. We shoot threes, and we don't try to get inside. Not on a consistent basis. All right, pick and roll. Gordon Hayward comes around the pick from Williams, and he scores. 8-16 is the score. 6 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Sohan. I remember that name. That's my boy that was giving North Carolina fits last year in the NCAA tournament. LaMelo still dribbling at the top. Ball hasn't changed hands. There it is to Mark Williams. Now he squares up, takes a little short jumper, comes off. Rebound Sohan. Skip pass. They get it to the corner. Another skip pass. They get Mark Williams in the air. Sohan shoots a three. Misses. Rebound. One guy. All right, PJ, what are you going to do? Gets the ball to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward loses it momentarily. Turnaround jumper is good. And a timeout by whom? All right, it is 18-10. Spurs in the lead. This is a game that is winnable by the Hornets. Too bad they are going to be missing Terry Rozier. He's not playing today. Kelly Oubre still hurt. And the Martin kid, he has not played since the beginning of the year. I may be wrong about that, but I think it's basically the beginning of the year. Came in, tried to do something, and hurt something else, and just hadn't been able to play this year. So he may be out the rest of the season. All right, there's Supers All-Star Weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything because the All-Star game, oh my gosh, the All-Star game is just it's a laugher, if you ask me. I may check out the rules and see what they're going to do this year, and maybe do a little something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a little quick video and not do a play-by-play because they don't play any defense to the end anyway. All right, thank you guys for being here. 3 people in the house, 4 people in the house. I said I think I was going to get about 5, and maybe it'll jump up there, but I appreciate you guys. What's going on in the league tonight? Anybody else playing? Chicago and the Pacers are playing. Chicago in the lead, 11-6. Anybody hear about maybe Dennis? Not Dennis. Oh my gosh, what is his name? Russell Westbrook could get his contract bought out by Utah and could possibly be headed to the Chicago Bulls. I think they could use him. Other than that, I don't see anything going on right now. There's a couple more teams that's going to start playing here at 7:30. I might stop by and check out my boy, my man Lewis Sports Network. There's another guy that I like to check out. He does Dallas games. I can't remember his name, but I think his broadcasts are cool, so I'm gonna check him out. All right, we're back on our next dead ball. We'll check out the box scores. Devontae Graham it was traded from the Pelicans, and he's now playing with the Spurs. All right. Oh, nice alley-oop from LaMelo to Williams. Heck, I thought that was just I didn't even know he was going up to slam that one. A quick 3. by the Spurs. They get it back. Excuse me, they miss it, and Gordon Hayward brings it down. He's dribbling, left-hand dribble, kicks that out to Melo. Long three is good. And the Hornets come roaring out of the timeout. It's now 15-18. Get your hands up, Williams. There you go. Oh, that was nice. Nice back down play right there. Big Collins works it on Williams and gets it down. That won't happen a whole lot of times. The score is 15-20 right now. Gordon Hayward is fouled on the play, gets the shot off and misses, but that's two. Two from the line. On Michael Jordan's birthday, which I think is today, if I'm not mistaken. He gave a $10 million contribution to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
He had made 13 in a row, and 29 of his last 30 went by the wayside. Almost hit for the first time. He's replaced by Bryce McGowan.
Jordan gives back to whoever Jordan wants to get back to.
He's got good muscle memory. Against the Spurs, a double-double, first game of the year.
All right. Gordon Hayward steps up and hits two. Or actually, he hits one. Spurs moving that ball around. Now we're going to drive to the left side. Turnaround jumper. Off the front of the rim. Dennis Smith Jr. comes out there. There was a rebound by the big man who just got into the game. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. But anyway, Dennis Smith Jr. drops all the way to the basket. He is fouled and he's going to the free throw line. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first. Dennis hits the first. Is that McDermott? McDermott's still playing. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I knew, but I didn't know who he was with. All right, so the Spurs bring the ball down the court. They are leading now by 2 points. And there's a turnover. McGowan's the rookie. Tries to score. He's fouled on the play, and that will send him to the line. So the Hornets now have figured a few things out, and they're able to score a few points. And there's 4 minutes left on the clock. Ah, come on, hit your free throws. And McGowan hits the second. McDermott gets the ball, kicks it back out. Number 14 with it. Drive to the basket on the left side. It is blocked, but a foul was called. And that was Wesley, number 14. And the Hornets are about to send in someone I have never seen in my life. Number 10. Macau who? Well, maybe I've seen him, just looks different. Ah, come on, Hornets. Man, what? The San Antonio misses a free throw and they get their rebound. McDermott wanted to pull that. Good defense. step back. No box out again. They get another rebound. It's man-to-man, guys. It's inexplicable, and it is just no reason. Wesley kicks it out. Vontae doesn't get it off, or I guess he does. And another rebound. If it's your man-to-man, there's no excuse for not boxing out. That's 4 rebounds right there in one possession. That was one of Dale Curry's. That was one of Dale Curry's points before the game. You've got to box out. You don't box out, you give them a chance to shoot again. This is what's going to happen. Let's go, baby. 23-19. Hornets start off slow. They have been able to score some points, and but we can figure out a way to play a little bit better. Not even better defense. Just get rebounds. Let's see what the statistics look like. By the way, on that. Hornets getting those young guys some playing time though. Since the trades. All right, Hornets are shooting 50%. That's good. 50% and still trailing. 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, and free throws 4 of 6 for 66.7%. Rebounds are exactly the same. There's your assist. Turnovers. Hornets have 5. That started early in the game. Rebounding is what I was going to look at. Well, it's exactly the same now. So actually, the Hornets were leading in the statistical category of rebounding until that last play the Spurs had. They got 4 rebounds in that possession. Points in the paint. Yep, that's what I was saying there. Points in the paint. Hornets only have 4 points in the paint. Heck, they've only shot it like 2 times in the paint. Or maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3 times in the paint. I'll give them 3 or 4 times in the paint. But look at the Spurs. It's not like they got a big guy they're giving it to, and he's just doing work down in the paint. No, they're getting to the basket. So then, yeah, let me rephrase my statement. Yeah, we're gonna have to rebound and play a little better defense. No easy layups. Oh, my bad. My bad. Michael Jordan's birthday is not until Friday, and that's when he's going to make his donation $10 million to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the largest individual donation in Make-A-Wish history. McGowan steps up and hits the free throw. Boy, his free throw was flat. That makes me think of Mason Plumlee. I'd like to see what he's doing with his new team. If he's getting playing time, and if he's, well, I know he's still shooting that left, but I want to see how that left is doing with his new team. All right, 4 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right, the Hornets get a rebound this time. They bring it down. They're only trailing by 1. Melo picks up his dribble. Now they get it. He gets it right back. Richards. Thor is going to shoot that ball when he gets it. This time it goes in. Michael Smitty, I hope Hornets can win this one tonight. Yep. Oh, wide open Moderna, that's going down, and it does. You can't leave him open. You cannot leave him open. Melo gets it to McGowan's, and McGowan's gets it right back. McGowan's jump shot has more arc on it than his free throw. Wesley drives, dishes it off, throws it up, and the Hornets come out there with the rebound. It's Nick Richards. LaMelo tries to get it to Thor, and it's deflected out of bounds. And the Hornets actually take a 1-point lead. The Hornets get the ball into Nick Richards. Oh, what are you doing, coach? Go, baby. All right, Hornets are going to the line pretty often here. Got to hit those free throws, though. And we miss another one. This is Washington on the line. Ron Duffney, what's going on, Ron? PJ hits the second one. So now the Hornets go up by 2. Wesley brings the ball down for the Spurs. McDermott comes off the screen, doesn't get it. Now they hand it off to him. They leave him open again, or he gets open. And the same result, that's going to happen every time. McDermott can shoot the ball. McDermott can shoot the ball. Hornets, let's go. We have a tendency to let guys that can shoot three-pointers stay open. Nick Richards. Bounce pass from LaMelo is good, and the Hornets lead with 54 seconds left in the quarter. Wesley gets that to the big man. Somebody's got to pick him up. He's in the paint. That's Devontae Graham. They get it down low. Quick turnaround. Misses the rebound. Misses that was Richards missed the rebound, but then they finally get it back. LaMelo doing too much dribbling on the baseline. But the move is sexy, and it goes in. You had something. He's just a little too much right there, but he scores on it. He scores with it. Charlotte, Carolina. The Hornets go up by 4, and Graham gets 3 back. Hey, Graham knows these rims. And LaMelo maybe fouled on the play, but it wasn't called. It was a long pass from out of bounds, trying to get a quick score. And Graham guarding LaMelo. Graham almost got his hands on that, but LaMelo was able to snatch it. Went to the basket. Probably everyone else besides Melo would have got a call for that. I don't know why, and I'm not just taking up for LaMelo. I don't know why those refs do not call fouls for LaMelo. I tell you. Now, I mean, and I'm honestly, some of those fouls that LaMelo doesn't get, somebody like how much more of a superstar do you need? Kevin Durant, he'd get that call. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving, they give him that call. But LaMelo can get to the basket sometimes and get bumped, they won't call it. I don't know what the deal is. And that's just what I see. But anyway. Ron Duffney, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you today? Tonight. Thought I'd start doing a few NBA, my Hornets, because this the NFL is over for this year. So now it's college basketball and professional basketball. And I'm just going to start doing some different streams where I can do this with an unbiased an unbiased feeling, like an unbiased play-by-play, right? Or a team I don't really care whether who wins or who loses. Like the Super Bowl, that was cool. That was cool. I didn't have any stress or anything, you know. If Philly would have made a great play, it's just a great play. If the Chiefs make a great play, it's a great play. Yeah, go Hornets. Let's see what we can do tonight. It's no telling about the Hornets. If we can settle down and play the game the right way, we can win a few games. All right. So now what everybody's thinking now is, should the Hornets try to keep winning, or should we tank? But I don't see that happening with the guys that are out there. I think they're going to try to win as many as we can, and whatever happens with the draft during the off season, it just happens. You know, because I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. We are not going to get Victor. We're not going to get, is it Victor or Victoria? Victoria. We ain't going to get Victor. We never have that much luck. Devontae Graham gets all the way to the basket. And the Spurs come out of the timeout and score first, so they take the lead back. McGowan goes to the basket. It is blocked out of bounds by Bassey, excuse me. So you got Bassey, Graham. I think Wesley's still out there. McDermott's still on the court. Ball comes in to number 10. From number 10 to Melo, and then P.J. Washington puts in 2 points to tie this back up. McDermott comes off the screen. He misses one. McGowan brings it across the timeline. He gets it to Nick Richards. Get out of that corner. Ooh, PJ going to work with the spin move off the glass. It's good. The Hornets take the lead. What's up, everybody? I'm Coach Gary. How you guys doing? Hit the like button. Bassey has the ball way out. Baseline. Somebody loses a shoe. That's Nick Richards. Sochin with the spin move, and a foul is called. Excuse me, a travel is called. 10 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Excuse me, the first half. I'm going to get it right in a minute, guys. I'm going to get it right in a minute. You know what? Let's do a little transition. I can't say anything today. Melo misses the jumper. Sochin drives down, throws it up. It comes out. And that is 2 rebounds in a row for San Antonio. But then McDermott is called for a push-off foul. That was a little bit weak, but he pushed him. 10 minutes, 16 seconds. And it was an alley-oop. And I think that kid's name is McKiley. McDermott drives. Hook shot, no good. Rebound, Nick Richards. LaMelo dribbling, has his head up, skips, fine. McKiley. Oh, well, if you hit that, they would fall in love. Nick Richards with the rebound. He's blocked. McDermott comes out of there with it. They find Graham. And he's fouled by LaMelo.
Expected speed to come off that double. He reads the play, reads the defense, and so does LaMelo. Look at that. I mean, he really had to push it.
Okay, Steve.
Get it to the right spot.
Gets traded. Mihalik with an alley-oop. First score for the Hornets. Graham comes off with a jumper, misses that one off the screen. McCowan brings it down. Euro step, left hand layup is Off the mark, misses everything. Oh, good block by Nick Richards, but whoever was behind him did not block their man out. Did not follow through. McKiley with the ball. Oh, goes to the basket. Foul on the play. Left-hand layup is good. McKiley comes off the bench for the Hornets. One of the new guys in the trade, and he's already got 4 points. Doesn't mind going to the basket either. Now McKiley looks like a guy that can shoot free throws. Let's see if I'm right. Nope.
The two at just 17 years old, Speed went to Kansas, and Devontae actually helped him learn some English. He didn't really know much English at all coming to the United States his freshman year of college. The best story, though,
Sochan drives, he loses the ball. There you go. Get on the floor, young man. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We don't see that. Don't see that enough. You want to win? In our situation, you got to get on the floor. All right, we got the McKiley guy. He has a little motor. And this ball is going to be jumped. In the middle was a tie-up. And McKiley gets the rebound. And it's blocked. But trying to save the ball, San Antonio steps out of bounds, so it goes back to the Hornets. McKiley goes to the basket. That's close. Yeah. If he had to put it off the glass, it might have been a goal team. 36-40 is the score.
It is playing with house buddy. I mean, nothing expected. Only they expected that you make it. You expected of yourself. And you see the athleticism there. Great. It's like hitting the horse.
All right, well, we got a dead ball. Let's change the score here. On the way to get my new streaming deck with the help of you guys supporting the channel in whatever way you can support it. Snapchats. LaMelo with the jumper. The runner gets it to McGowan. He goes to the basket and slams it through. Good job. And I think that was LaMelo with the tip out after he missed it. Kelvin Johnson goes for the steal and can't. Yep, it was a tip by Melo. Can't keep himself from getting all the way to the basket and committing the charge. Hornets shoot, misses. Oh, Nick Richards says, get that out of here. McKiley comes out with the ball. He's going to the basket. Might have been fouled, wasn't called, PJ. PJ got his hand on a rebound, and it is deflected out of bounds, and the Hornets cannot understand why there wasn't a foul call. Let's see it again. Oh my gosh, he had him by the arm. She can't see it though. She can't see it from where she is. All right, Sochan with the ball. They hand it off to Johnson. Now back to Sochan. He pulls up at the free throw line. Misses it. Melo with the rebound. Behind the back dribble. Floats it. Oh, it goes in and out for him. 42-36 is the score. Oh, they leave a wide open three-point shooter and he knocks it down. And Coach Clifford says, we got to get a timeout, guys. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You got to hustle down the court, pick up your guys. But they're really still mad about the foul that wasn't called. But She can't see it from where she was. I let her slide with that. She can't see it. But they're probably saying, hey, you got to get yourself in a situation where you can see it. But then what about the person on the other side? I guess they couldn't see it either. Guarantee they come back and they show that foul that wasn't called. I like the Mikhailic kid. He has a nice motor on him. Thank you guys for being here. All of you for hanging out with me tonight. One game for the Hornets before the All-Star weekend. And while we have a little time, hadn't checked this out yet. San Antonio, for San Antonio, Collins has 7 points. Sochan 2. Base has 2. Is that Diop or Diop? Has 2 points. Johnson has 5, and Branham has 7 points. Off the bench, Barlow has 2. McDermott has 6. Bassey has 4. Graham has 3. And Wesley has 1. And hey, everybody has been in the game. Looks like they put something in the basket for San Antonio. For the Hornets, P.J. Washington leading the crew. Well, actually, P.J. and Bryce McGowan both have 8 points. Haywood has 5. Hadn't seen him in a while. He's only had 8 minutes. Mark Williams only has 7. He has 2 points. Dennis Smith Jr. has 2. And LaMelo Ball has 15 minutes out there longer than anyone. He has 8 points also. Off the bench, Thor has 3. Richards has 2. Mikhailic, the new kid, our new guy, has 4. He's not a rookie by any sense of the word. Let's see. He's from Kansas. He was drafted second round 2018. So this is his 5th year. He's been around. All right, there's your score right here with 7 minutes, 50 seconds left before halftime. 39-42. Hornets not playing bad. Not playing bad. They just definitely need, hey, we need to rebound. We need to box out. And we need to play aggressive defense. And make good decisions. Pop on the sideline. Mikhailic still out there. Brings that ball up, gets it to LaMelo Ball on the floor. Nick Richards sets him a screen. He gets it to Mikhailic. Fake. Oh, between the legs. Shoots almost an air ball. But you can tell he's not afraid to shoot it. And the Spurs come down and turn it over. 39-42. Spurs pick up full court. LaMelo gets the ball to Bryce McGowan. I don't know why. Come on, guys. Let's go, man. See, that's the type of decision I'm talking about. Like, if it's not there, why are we forcing it? Diop is his name. Diop misses it. Now LaMelo brings it down. We'll take a quick 3, or we try to get in the paint. LaMelo hangs and gets his own missed layup and pokes it in. LaMelo reaching. Now his man goes to the basket. Come on, guys. Just play straight up defense. Let's go. 41-44. LaMelo wide open 3. It's off. Hits the top. Nick Richards tries to get his hand on it. He does, and he's fouled on the play. Melo with the hezzy. All right, LaMelo goes out. Dang, Terry. Terry could probably eat tonight. Hornets get it down to Dennis. Turns around, throws it up, hits the rim, comes out. Wesley brings the ball down on the left side for the Spurs. Crossover dribble, kicks it back out. Now he's got a wide open three, turns it down. They swing it one extra pass, and it's good. And it's tied up once again, ladies and gentlemen. Hornets cannot pull away. Dennis Smith Jr. brings it down. Goes to his right, screen set, goes to the basket. Finger roll layup is good. Three. Looks like that is by Wesley. He misses. Dennis Smith Jr. Again, a little bit out of control, guys. It ain't there, it ain't there. Come on, Gordon Hayward, help out. This is what I mean by playing the right way, guys. Like, Dennis Smith a little bit out of control. Bad passes, a turnover. But he makes up for it right there. He gets two back now. Let's not trade baskets. Yeah, you made a bad play. You made up for it. Now let's cut down on these turnovers. If we're gonna switch hard. Branham. I think I called his name Branham. Right now the Hornets are exchanging baskets. Actually, the Hornets and the Spurs are just going back and forth. It's tied up. Gordon Hayward turnaround jumper is good. Which team is gonna decide to play defense, or which team's gonna miss first? Spurs bring the ball down. They backdoor it, not there. They still have the ball running the backdoor plays right there. Sochan now with it. Collins gets a jumper, he misses. Gordon Hayward snatches the rebound, comes down slowly across the timeline. Looks like he wants to score. Pulls up, gets the ball back out to McKillick, who can't hit that three. But he's not afraid to shoot it. Wesley finds Collins. Mark Williams guarding him. Dennis Smith Jr. ain't going back down from nobody. Sohan. Hey, Sochan. Is it Sohan or Sochan? Sochan, that's the kid. I think it was from Baylor, I think it was, last year. That was getting under everybody's skin on North Carolina's team. Sochan knows how to get under your skin. He ain't done with Dennis Smith Jr., I guarantee. All right, Hornets up by 2, 48-50. Collins with the ball, tries to do a little alley-oop. Come on, Dennis, did you hit that? Nope. He tried to hit it. Then have to look at this. I think I'm saying I am pretty sure Sochan is that guy. I can't remember. That last name is kind of hard to forget. Hey man, I have LaMelo points and assists over 34.5. What's up, Sheridan Drew? And then I have LaMelo points plus assists over 34.5. Oh, come on, Gordon. You ain't hurt again? Not already? We already missing guys. Oh, maybe he's just cut. Okay. Dennis did hit it. He did hit it. It even changed possession. Changed directions. All right. LaMelo, 16 minutes. He's 4 of 11 from the field. 2 of 4 from the three-point line. Plus 1. He's got 2 personal fouls. 10 points. So they're going to jump it up. I guess none of the refs really saw it. They could have looked at the clock. I meant the video. Taps won by San Antonio. Wesley has Mark Williams on him. Once he goes to the basket, does. Has to throw it high. Hornets come out there with the rebound. Lead past LaMelo. LaMelo pulls a quick three. I knew he was. Luckily, Mark gets the rebound. This is what I'm talking about right there. Like, I don't know, man. To me, that's just not a good shot. It's not a good shot. It's not a good shot simply because we can get that just about. LaMelo could get that just about any time. Hey, hit the guy coming down the secondary break. Guy coming down the middle of the lane. Oh, good way to follow your missed shot there, PJ. PJ throws one up, misses it, fouls his rebound, and scores. 48-52 is the score. And then we leave Collins open again. He misses it this time. Melo with another rebound. He comes down a little bit gimpy. Between the legs. Gets to the rim. Gets it to Williams. Williams trying to find his way. Works hard, but can't connect. Rebound Collins. Gets it to Wesley. Now there's a double team. And it leads to a wide open shot. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I love my Hornets, but if your team is having trouble scoring three-point shots, just play the Hornets. Good strip, PJ. Yeah, just come and play the Hornets, or let the Hornets come and play you. You will have a great three-point shooting day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going to have a great three-point shooting game because the Hornets will continue to let you shoot. Like, I don't mind the double team right there by Williams, but if you're not going to get a true double team, if you're going to let the guy kick the ball out, that's just going to cause rotation troubles. Especially if, listen, he was double teamed and was able to throw a skip pass. That's all the way across the court. How are we going to close out on that? We can't. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Those people who are still in here, hanging out. I know I might be doing a lot of talking today, but I'm going to try to cut down on that. But thanks for being here. Anyway, 5 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and I appreciate it. And while we have a little downtime here, let me go ahead and change the score. See, this is what I'm talking about. Once I get my, and I'm going to stop talking about it. But once I get my streaming deck. Now, what am I going to do once I get it? I can't talk about it anymore. Yeah, but this is why my scores are behind, because I must physically put them in. This works great with football because, the scores don't come as fast. All right, with that said, we got a timeout on the court, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. In the fourth quarter, Hornets and San Antonio score exactly the same, 32-32. And in the second quarter, Hornets are outscoring the Spurs by only 1 point. Both of them have similar records. The Spurs are 14-44. Hornets 16-43. So technically, this is anybody's game. Let's look at the leading scorers for San Antonio with 10 and 14 points respectively. K. Johnson and then Burham with 14 for the Hornets. PJ Washington and LaMelo Ball both have 10 points. The leading rebounder, LaMelo Ball, with 9. Terry Rozier not playing tonight. They get into Hollins. They get into Hollins, and the Hornets, after Hollins goes baseline, the Hornets actually picked him up, blocked it out of bounds. So it is still Spurs ball. But now they're discussing it. Hey, they don't like this lady ref right here. She's not calling a whole lot for the Hornets. But hey, look, hey, just make the right calls. That's all I'm saying. I don't have any problem with her right now. And McDermott is called for the offensive foul. Hey, they may not like any of these. They may not like any of these refs. All right, Dennis Smith Jr. brings the ball now. He gets it to PJ. PJ turns baseline. Tries to throw a chest pass over to McCulloch. It is knocked down. McCowan comes off the screen, misses, and Dennis Smith Jr. picks up the rebound. Behind the back, he goes around the screen, floats in the air, misses everything. Lead pass down the court. And a wide open shot. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, there's no way that the Spurs shoot a three-point basket the way they're shooting now. There's no way. How do you shoot the ball the way they're shooting? We'll look at the percentage and only have 14 wins. Nice baseline move by McCulloch, and a good pass. Dennis Smith Jr. seeing him for the dunk. Devontae Graham now with the ball. Yes, that is the Devontae Graham who used to play in Charlotte. They get it to Collins, and yet another three. Hey, like Kevin Samuels used to say, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. PJ shoots a three. He gets it right back. You cannot make this up. It does not matter how bad your team shoots three-pointers. If you play the Hornets, for some reason, it's like it's open season for threes. Devontae Graham, he pulls up for three. It's off the mark. Mark Williams gets the rebound, tries to throw it back in bounds. It's kicked out of bounds by Collins. So it's still Hornets ball with 30.1 seconds on the clock. Tied up 57-57. The Spurs will be able to get this ball back and shoot again. The Hornets are going to take a little time off though. Dennis Smith Jr. goes to the basket. He's fouled. Throws it high off the glass. And comes in, gets his own rebound. Finds McCowan's in the corner. And he hits every single part of the rim and finally falls. With 7 seconds left on the clock, will the Hornets let the Spurs get an open three? And instead, they try to go to the basket. It is nearly blocked, and the Hornets go into halftime with a three-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is a winnable game. It is a winnable game, but let's see if the Hornets can hang on and do it. Let me change the score right here. It is quite a number of points for either team to be scoring before half. 60 points by the Hornets, 57 by the Spurs. Just went over the box score, so won't bother you with that. But let's look at the team stats right here. For the team stats, the Hornets are shooting 43.4% from the field to the Spurs 38.9. The Spurs have taken 22 threes. They've hit 9 of them. The Hornets taken 16 and hit 7 for 43%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, 43% is not bad at all. Free throw shooting. The Hornets shooting 7 of 11. They got to hit those. They're only shooting 63.6% from the free throw line, where the Spurs are shooting 85.7. They've only missed 1. 6 out of 7. Rebounding goes to the Hornets right now. 32 to 27. The assists are tied up at 13. There's your blocks. There's your turnovers. The Hornets have 8. They have 8, which actually is a big improvement from the beginning. First quarter, they had 5, so they've turned it over 3 more times after that. Have taken care of the ball in that second quarter a little bit better. Fast break baskets definitely go to the Spurs. They have 9 to the Hornets 3. Points in the paint. The Hornets have turned that around. Now they're 28%. They've hit 28. Have scored 28 points in the paint to the Spurs 24. The Spurs were leading that. Fouls. The Spurs are fouling them, so if they can go to the basket, they will get fouled. Go to the free throw line. They just got to hit the free throws. All right. Largest lead by any team was the Spurs with 10 at the beginning of the game. And once again, the Hornets have found a way to score. They've outscored the Spurs in the second quarter only by 3. All right, other than that, the leading scorer for both teams, the leading scorer on the court right now is LaMelo Ball. Excuse me, I was wrong. Branham, I think that's his name. He has 17 points for the Spurs. All right, that's leading all scorers. And for Charlotte, the leading scorer is P.J. Washington with 13. LaMelo Ball has 9 rebounds, 10 points, and he has 8 assists. LaMelo might be getting some more. Definitely a double-double. We'll see. Depending on how many points he gets, I'm pretty sure he'll get another rebound. And I'm pretty sure he will get a couple more assists. A few more assists. And get 20-some points. We'll see. Let's see. No one else is close to getting a triple-double. Yep, he is close to getting that triple-double. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I've said that several times. I'm going to keep saying it because I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys, if you have not hit that like button, that you hit that like button. Let's see how many likes I got. 5 likes, not bad. I think the most has been in here is 8, so that's not bad, not terrible. Do me a favor, if you can, share out the stream. Yeah, share out the stream. And then come back for the second half. I'm going to take a little break and I'll be right back.
Yes, the Spurs are a well-coached team, so you got to beat them and you can't be sloppy with the passes. So the Hornets made the correct adjustments and adjusted to the pace of the game. Coming back off the great win the other night, I'm sure they had to refocus and get their mind right for tonight.
No Terry Rozier for tonight's game, so we've seen guys like Ski Mikhailuk step up to the challenge along
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, we're back. Let's see who comes out of halftime and does the job. Hornets, nice fast break basket, and it ends up with a dunk for Dennis Smith Jr. with a dunk. You guys, Dennis Smith Jr. coming out of college. If I'm not mistaken, I think he went to North Carolina State, and we knew he could do this. But you know, he went to got in the pros and found a little bit slow getting his footing. I forgot exactly who he went to. I think he might have started off getting a little playing time, and then it slowly waned. But here with the Hornets, Dennis Smith Jr. I think has found a home. I think they like him. He's a good defender. Right? I've always said with every team I've ever coached, guys, you don't have to be a great scorer, but if you can play defense, you can get playing time. You play defense, you turn that defense into transition offense. That's just as good as a score if you ask me. That's me now. That's me. Other people think in other ways, but I love a defensive player. I love a defensive player. Even though I think I said this earlier this year, I was talking to a gentleman. Ooh, no copyright. I was talking to a gentleman this year that told me, he's like, yeah, you got guys that can play defense, but I've never seen defense score baskets. And I let it slide, you know, because I'm a guy that doesn't like confrontation or anything to that matter. If that's what you want to believe, go ahead and believe it. I gotta be feeling myself to even engage you in a conversation like that. But then when you think about it, after I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna let anybody say that again without me coming back and saying, hey, yeah, they don't physically put the ball in the basket defensively, but if you play good defense, a lot of times your defense can transition into offense. You know what? You get a steal, you cause a turnover. It gives your team, even if it's not a fast break basket, it gives your team a chance to get the ball back and attempt another shot. So, hey, to me, defense is imperative. And I know everybody's heard offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships. And I don't care how you try to phrase it, that is basically true. At its core, that is true. All right, we're back. It was a quick timeout. Collins with the ball, hands it off to number 10. Oh, okay. And the shot is missed, and LaMelo Ball gets the rebound. They have to now to get it to Gordon. Gordon goes to his right side, gets to the elbow, kicks that. One extra pass to the big man. He's fouled. That pass came from Washington to Mark Williams. He's fouled by Collins. I think Collins has maybe 2 fouls. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 2 2. Coach Gary in the house. What's going on, everybody? Glad all 4 people who are here in the chat. I appreciate it so very much. You guys, make sure you hit that like button and share me out if you can. I appreciate that also. Mark Williams steps up and hits 2 free throws. Look at that. Come on now. I thought it was going to be an easy layup. I think this is Sochan with the ball. They kick it. 3-point shot goes in. Gosh, you guys cannot shoot the ball this well. Ball is moved. Fade away from Gordon is good. 66-60 is the score. Can Charlotte come down and play a little defense? Just a little defense. Just a little defense. And an easy layup is made. Melo has the ball, gets it to Mark Williams for the dunk. And it's good. So right now, once again, the two teams are trading baskets. Hornets just happen to be up by 6. Collins hands that ball off to Johnson. Back to Collins. He finds the man on the baseline. And the ref calls a foul. I think that was going to be called on Dennis Smith Jr. That was going to be on Sochan. He fouled Sochan. Sochin. I'm going to call him Sochan. LaMelo's about to get a triple-double. I think he is tonight. I think he is. Actually, so he got another rebound. I think he might have 10 rebounds now. Johnson misses the layup. Melo coming down the court. Looks like he might be dancing for the 3. Kicks it. Oh, Mark Williams didn't pull. Gets it back to Gordon Hayward. Off balance jumper goes through. 70-62 is the score. 9:22. Yeah, Sheridan, I think he should be able to get it today. Kelvin Johnson misses a 3. Rebound this time for Gordon Hayward. Take your time. Let's go. Move that ball a little bit. Gordon Hayward takes a quick one. He's fouled and he hits the shot. It's good. And while we got a little time here, let's go ahead and change the score. If I get it wrong, we'll get it right here in a minute. 62-72. And he misses a free throw. Come on, Hornets. Got to hit these free throws, man.
Kelvin Johnson is fouled. Gordon grew up, not a Spurs fan per se, he's an Indiana Pacers fan. Gordon grew up a Manu Ginobili fan. The Hall of Famer who spent his entire NBA career in San Antonio. That's the reason why Gordon wears the number 20, because of Manu Ginobili.
That's the second time Williams has had like 2 blocks. I think the first one was with the body.
Wild and untamed. Well, headbutts with a punch.
Perfectionist grown over there in Chesterfield, Virginia.
How about that?
One Olympic gold medal, Del. Kelvin Johnson.
That's right. Well, your coach is on the staff and they need a player.
Yeah. Hey, you.
Gotta wait.
Gordon Hayward to the basket.
Oh, my goodness. No whistle. So that's going to be...
Looks like he was accosted, but it wasn't called. They have the numbers. They take a 3. That's come on, guys, go for the rebound. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Guys, I may be putting too much on the Hornets, but man, it just looks like they don't go for the rebounds like they should. Gordon Hayward, I'm surprised he didn't get that call.
Straight up.
That's a straight up call.
Straight up Collins.
Keldon Johnson. He played 1 year in Kentucky with P.J. Washington.
Kelvin Johnson misses, but they get another rebound. The Hornets will not box out to save their lives. They will not box out. And there's another foul sending the ball out of bounds to San Antonio. Bates drives and Bates Diop drives and gets the basket. And so now in one possession, well, the ball has them into the other end. They have the Spurs have an opportunity to score, say 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 4 points.
LaMelo still 1 assist away from a triple-double.
LaMelo shoots a three. It goes in and out for him. Now Diop brings the ball down. He goes around his man, pushes, picks up his dribble. Back door is good. And ladies and gentlemen, the Spurs have come all the way back from 10 points. Hornets still lead by 2, but 70-72. Defense is not really there for the Hornets. And it's simple basketball. Little simple basketball. They are going to score their points. We just not a great defensive team. But certain things you got to do, like box out. Go get every rebound. Let's go. Come on, guys. Don't give them chance after chance to score. And it's man-to-man. Box out your man. Stop standing around. Go physically box out. I know I'm just talking because they can't hear me. They hadn't done it all year. It's not going to get done tonight. We're just going to have to get lucky. And San Antonio's going to have to miss some points, miss some shots. And we are going to just have to get lucky and box out and get some rebounds. That's it. That's the only way the Hornets win this game. And while we have a dead ball, go ahead and get this score correct. Less than 3 minutes ago, the Hornets were up by 10. And you tell me that defense is not really that important. You young guys with your young mentality. Shelby, what's going on? How you doing today? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Shelby, what's going on? Let's see if I can answer the questions. I'm getting a little nervous here. All right, Hornets coming back. Or the Hornets broadcast coming back here. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Hornets bring the ball down. P.J. Washington gets it back to LaMelo Ball. He goes to the basket, kicks it over to Dennis Smith Jr. Now they find the middle. P.J. Washington on the baseline finds Dennis Smith Jr. One shot rebound for Collins. Step back three. Rims out. Dennis Smith Jr. finds Williams in the middle, in the paint. He scores 70-74. Hey Shelby, I'll see your comment. If you want to ask me a question, if I can answer it, I'll definitely answer it. B-Flow is in Minnesota. to DC. You think Minnesota will hire him for more than 1 year? All right, settle down, Hornets. Doesn't have to be a 3, but they do take a 3. Oh, and they scored. All right. Now, Beef, the only flow I know is a Brian. He's in DC. Do you think Minnesota will hire him for more than 1 year? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'm not sure. But if that's where he wants to be, I hope so. I don't know if that's just what I can, how I can answer it. What is your other question? And who? Oh my gosh, Minnesota. Let's go strong, Dennis. No, that right there is what I'm talking about. Luckily we got the foul right there, but wasn't that too tough of a pass to try to make right there? I'm glad I don't have to do anything in Minnesota because it just gets too cold. All right. PJ Washington steps up and hits a free throw. I've never been to Minnesota myself. Why anybody would want to go to Minnesota, I don't know. Unless you were born there. We were, come on, guys, we missed another free throw. When I was in the National Guards, we were supposed to go, or I was supposed to go with the battalion for cold weather training in Minnesota. Another rebound. See, that's how you go. Another rebound. Let's go. They're going to score this time. Kelvin Bryant. Another rebound by Minnesota. Carolina will not box out. Another rebound. It was blocked, but they get another rebound. Finally, Charlotte comes out of there with the rebound after 6 rebounds. I'll tell you the story here in a minute. PJ takes a quick 3. Come on, guys. Let's go. Go to the basket. Go to the basket. You know they're going to foul you. Go to the basket. Another turnover. Will LaMelo get a layup? And one. LaMelo to the basket off the steal layup. Score 74-52. Hey, Shelby, thank you. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Guys, hey, ladies and gentlemen, any contribution I get to my channel is definitely going toward this thing right here. Let me show it to you guys. I probably won't be able to get it this season, but this is what I'm working toward getting, a streaming deck. I don't know if any of you know what a streaming deck is, but it helps you with making your streams much easier. I can put sound effects in the background. I can change scenes much easier. Adding my score, which is behind right now, my personal score that I have, I can add that easily with a click of a button. It's just certain things you can do with a streaming deck that makes it so easy. Once I get it, I'm going to make a video so everybody can see what your contributions to the channel have helped me do. And hopefully it'll make my channel a little bit more interesting. You know, it could be super interesting if YouTube will let us show the games. And who knows, that might be coming. well, I guess that's not going to come down the pipeline, but it possibly could. There's some YouTube television or things that are sponsored by YouTube that YouTube might say, hey, you know what? We'll let some of our YouTubers use a little portion of these shows that we put on these games, and you can show it on your channel for a while. But right now, if we do that, we'll get copyright strikes and shut down. But that's what I'm doing right there. So Shelby, thank you so very much. Shelby says in the upper peninsula of Michigan. Whew. I'm pretty sure that's pretty cold too. Thanks for the MSU family that lost their life. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because prayers go out to them. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, this world is, all I can say is it's crazy. Hug your loved ones when you walk out the door every day, because you just never know what's going through people's head. That was super crazy, you know, and no one will ever know what the young guy was thinking or the man was thinking. But now people have loved ones that are lost just somewhere out trying to get an education, you know, and then you get this call that your kid is gone because of senseless violence. But it's happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere. So definitely, Shelby, prayers go out to them. And thanks for the $1. Well, thanks for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it so very much. Now, what I was saying, let's see, college basketball and March Madness. Yeah. That is that's coming up. That's the next thing this month. This month is quickly gonna be over with. Quickly gonna be over with. Here in North Carolina, we have not really seen a winter. We probably had a good 2 weeks of cold weather. And when I say cold, I mean like low 40s, low 40s, high 30s. I think there might have been a couple of days where it didn't get over 30, 35 degrees, 32 degrees, but that's it. That's it. We had a few cold nights in the teens. Other than that, it's we haven't had any snow, no accumulations, and when I look into the forecast, the almanac, we're not going to get any snow. So it's going to be a summer of mosquitoes. And only good thing about it is my grass is going to come out early, like probably the end of this month. So I got to get my seed down really quick. But yes, March Madness is going to be here. It will definitely be warm in March. But yeah, speaking of the cold, like I was saying, I was in the National Guard. As soon as I got out of high school, so 18 years old, I did my National Guard boot camp, basic training in South Carolina. Nick Richards with the layup, no good. Rebound, Charlotte. And a foul is not called. Hornets now up by 10. Diop shot is blocked. Well, the Hornets make a good decision right here. Dennis Smith Jr. finds the big man under the basket. He slams it through, hangs on the rim a little bit. Spurs do not call a timeout, but a foul is called on the floor. Yeah, so in the National Guards, and after that, I've been in the National Guard for a few years. It was like, we're going to do cold weather training because you never know what might happen. And we may have to be called over to an area where it's cold and we'd have to fight, you know, there. You know, at that time, it's the Cold War, basically, like it is basically now. Well, it's not a Cold War now, but you know what I'm saying. No war. But if we were to be called, we may have to go somewhere where it's cold, so we need to get that training. 45 below, get out of here, Shelby. No way. No way. If I had to go through one winter like that, I'd be finding some way to get out of there. I do not like the cold. I do not like the cold. 45 degrees below zero. Get out of here. But anyway, Lee, I did not have to go. So I've never been in weather that cold. I did not have to go because I was in college at that time, and I was playing sports when they left. So I actually had an excuse. I didn't have to go, but all the other guys went in our battalion, and you know, the biggest thing was they're going to stay up there for 2 weeks because we usually have summer camp, and our summer camp is in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, which is hot and sandy. So this time they did it up over up in Minnesota, and they were warning us to begin with. It's like, guys, there's certain things you can't do because this is not North Carolina cold. This is really cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you open the refrigerator and hang out in there for a while. That's not cold. This is really cold. So there were certain things, like they said, if you put a drink outside of the door, the barracks that they stayed in, for 5 minutes, it would be frozen solid. I was like, man, I just never seen weather like that. That's unbelievable. You couldn't do things like, well, you know, I'm not going to say this because it gets a little bit, I don't want to say inappropriate, but yeah, I don't need to talk about. I'm just say this, you have to be safe using the bathroom in cold weather like that outside. All right. So, and then they were supposed to spend 3 nights outside in that cold, and they said it was just too cold. They couldn't do it. I think they said they spent maybe 1 night out, or they tried to spend a night out and it was just too cold, and so they had to do the rest of it in the barracks. So I'm glad I didn't get a chance to go. Not to stay for any amount of time. If I could, come on, Melo. Oh, now the Hornets. It's the Hornets' time to get a rebound, but we can't score. So if I could get if I could go to a situation like that, you know, just to be there for maybe an hour and then get on a plane and come back, hey, I could probably deal with that. You know, just to see what 45 degrees below zero feels like on my skin. But but staying, no. All right, that's enough talking for me. Shelly got me over here talking more than I usually talk. Once again, thanks for the super chat. All right, so this game still close and getting closer. Hornets will come out and score some points on you, but then they'll let you get right back in at 86-91 is the score. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Hornets still up. Screen set by Richards. Melo comes off of it. It's going to be a foul call on Wesley. Must have reached around and fouled Melo. We have saunas in the UP and beautiful licks. I bet it's beautiful. I bet it's beautiful. I bet when it is summertime there, that the air is just crisp and clean. But that's the only time I want to come up to anywhere close to the Minnesota or whatever, and just, whew. Too cold for the kid. All right. So the Hornets still have the lead right now. Leading by 7. And we've got another quarter to go. I think it's 93 if I'm not mistaken. 93-86. There we go, 93-86. Alright, this used to be my super chat song, but up until Saturday, I hadn't had super chat in a long time. But here, I've had some here recently, and the last one's been Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. And there it is there up at the top. I surely appreciate it. So here's a super chat song. But while we're playing it, and we got a little timeout this end of the third quarter, check a few things out here. Hornets trying to win their second game in a row. Anything can happen though. All right, for San Antonio, Collins has 10 points, Sochan 6. Diop has 12 points, Johnson 13. Branham has 19 off the bench. Graham, that is our boy, Deontay Graham, 10 points. Barlow has 2. McDermott 9 points. Bassey has 4, and Wesley has 1. But he's doing a whole lot of handling the ball there. He just hasn't been able to score, and let's try to keep it that way. For the Charlotte Hornets, P.J. Washington and LaMelo Ball have 17 points. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think LaMelo has scored since the second half was over. I think he had 17 points at that time. No. He did score a layup here, so he does have... Actually, I may be completely wrong. Yeah, I am. LaMelo has scored 7 points. He had 10. So LaMelo's got 17 points. He has 9 assists and 10 rebounds. All he's got to do is get one more assist. Let's go, Melo. Haywood has 13. Williams and Smith both have 10. Off the bench, McGowan has 11. Mikhailic has 7. Richards and Mikhailic have 6 points. Melo steps back for 3. It's off. All right, let's go. Keep playing defense, Hornets, until your offense comes back. All right, turnover by San Antonio. All right, LaMelo brings the ball across half court. He finds P.J. Washington, back to LaMelo. He got that over to McGowan. Mikhailic steps to the side and hits a 3. And the Hornets get back. I think this is Wesley. He goes baseline. Hook shot, misses it. Rebound. P.J. Washington, he is fouled by Collins. All right, Melo brings the ball down again. Sheridan, he scored a layup. Yeah, he did. PJ tries to sneak it over the rim, doesn't go. 10-point lead, 86-96. Come on, Hornets. Melo brings the ball down. Let's go get some movement. He is fouled on the play. Whoa, offensive. On who? Nick? Or it's no Melo. It's on Nick. What? He barely touches him, ref. Let's go. You gotta let that. Come on, baby. All right, it's 8 points. Let's see if they score here. Coach, I call a timeout. Good strip by PJ. He's dribbling, which I hate to see. He scares me to death. He gets it to Melo. Melo, left side of the basket. Right hand layup. I don't know why these guys won't lay it up with their the left hand on the left side. Wesley doing a lot of dribbling. Somebody's got to be open. It's a deflection. But Diop gets the ball. I think that's his name. He's on McGowan's, the smaller defender. And Nick Richards jumps up and grabs that with 2 hands. Melo kicks it. If he hits it, it's a Oh my gosh, McKylan misses it. That would have been Melo's 10th assist. They let McDermott shoot, and McDermott hits it. Come on, guys. You got to fight over that. Make McDermott go to the basket. We cannot let him shoot it. Just quick shout out to your moderator. Thank you for keeping this wonderful stream real. And another one, let's go. Get a timeout, coach. Get a timeout. Come on, Hornets. Let's go. You know the guy can shoot. Why would we let him shoot? Hey, thank you, Shelby. He scored a layup and a free throw. Yes, he did. Sheridan. Yep. I don't have a lot of moderators in here tonight. There's a Michael Smitty. But of course, you know, I thank everyone who shows up in all my streams, and I have a what do you call it? I have a special number. If you're in my stream a certain number of times, which I don't say, and I'm gonna make you a moderator, you know, because you basically come a part of the family. You know, a lot of guys in here. I've also got a heading on some of my streams called the North Carolina family, but it doesn't matter. You know, if you want to hang out and hang out in the streams, you don't have to be a Carolina fan. You know, I just appreciate anybody who comes and hangs out, leaves comments on the streams, just stops by. All right, since we do have a timeout, because like we always say, my Hornets will let you get back in the game. Let's change the score. Anything can happen. The Hornets have been not quite cruising, but they've been maintaining a little lead here. But it's just no telling about us. Got to make good decisions. So Coach Clifford called a timeout. I think I would have called it a little bit earlier. Wait. One of my daughters lives in North Carolina. Hey, it's a beautiful state, so I'm sure you've been here. So there's a connection right there, Shelby. You know, there's a city in North Carolina called Shelby, North Carolina. Every time I hear that name, that's what I think of. McGowan shoots a three. It's flat, but rebounded by McCollett. Let's go. Move the ball, guys. Melo shoots a three and hits a three. Needed that one. All right, Collins has the ball for San Antonio. He drives. That's a hook shot. 96-101 is the score. Basically 8 minutes left in this game. Melo with the ball across. Pulls another three. It's short this time. Come on, man. We got to move this ball. You can't come down and dribble the ball 8 times and then throw it up. No. Woo. All right, Hornets get lucky right there. Offensive foul. That's going to be called on Collins because McDermott hit another one out. Melo, come on, baby. You know you can't go. Do not go under the screen. that invites a three-point shooter to shoot the ball. Don't go under the screen, follow them, make them pull up. Collins is going to have to come out of the game. 96-108 is the score, 7 minutes, 55 seconds. All right, let's move the ball a little bit, Melo. He gets it to his boy Haywood, and Haywood misses the short jumper, but he is fouled on the play. 5 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Gordon rattles in a free throw. The score is actually 96-102. I will be changing my score here on the next dead ball. And Gordon hits both. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Hornets still in the lead. 103-96, and then McCulloch picks up an easy foul, a quick foul. But it's going to be side out. Sochan triggering, gets it in to Calvin Johnson. And he gets all the way to the basket for the layup. All right, LaMelo brings it down. Screen set by Gordon. He turns it down. Now he takes it. Still hasn't passed the ball one time. It's a clear out. LaMelo, I don't know what all that movement was, but right there, I just dislike that, man. I guess that is a play that is called. I think they call it isolation. I just don't like that, man. Move the ball. Move the ball, and then if you can't get a pass or a good shot off that, then get it back into his hands at 10 seconds. You can run the isolation. But gosh, Calvin Johnson, skip pass over to Sochan. He can't handle the ball, now he does. And once again, the Spurs are able to come down and score again. It's a 3-point game. Gordon Haywood pulls up short jumper. It's missed. Now San Antonio has a chance to tie this one. They're looking to get it to McDermott. Can't find him. Back door is good, and the layup is good. 1-point lead. Hornets all the way down. Excuse me, it was San Antonio all the way down, or down by maybe 10 points, and the Hornets have let them get all the way back in it. Did you show any of the women's basketball games? I think it's I know I showed one. I think I've done two. Yeah, I've done 2 women's basketball games. It's been Carolina women both times. The last one was Virginia. I even got actually I didn't show the Virginia game. What it was we took our girls basketball team to the Virginia's women's game, North Carolina. Oh, good ball movement. And I videotaped it, and I have that as a video on my channel. But I did Carolina versus Notre Dame women's basketball. So yeah, I do that, and I'll be doing some from time to time. I do a few. Last year I did some WNBA. Come on, Hornets can't get a rebound, man. This will be one of the reasons we lose. If we lose, is because we keep letting them get rebounds. But yes, I have done some WNBA games also. McCulloch shoots a 3 and makes it. Mikhailuk, I think is how you say his name. LaMelo was in, I think it was just in that series right there. My great niece is going in the fall. Cool. Now, is she coming to North Carolina? All right, we got a timeout. We have a timeout, and it's going to be a close one. I don't know. I'm hoping the Hornets can hang on. We got the new kid right here, Mikhailuk. I think I'm saying his name. He has 2 3-pointers for us today. How many points does he have? Off the bench. He has 12 points with 25 minutes. So he was with the Kings or the Nuggets? Not sure. Let's get back to the game. Mark Williams with another block. His defense has been great here for the Hornets at the end of games. LaMelo Ball. Oh, almost a turnover. PJ takes a quick 3. Melo gets his hand with a rebound. Oh my gosh, it is blocked out of there. Let's go, get on the court. You got to keep playing, guys. Can't complain. Kevin Johnson off, but a rebound. Mark Williams deflects that one. Slow down, LaMelo. Slow down. Slow down. We're good. Slow down. We're good. 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so into this game, but, you know, the Hornets are my team, and we don't get a chance to win games. We just haven't had a chance to win games this year. So when we get close, man, I really want these guys to win. LaMelo takes a 3, and he hits a 3. 4 minutes left on the clock. Hornets extend their lead just a bit. Oh, okay, she's going to SIU. Calvin Johnson, crossover, goes to the basket. Left hand layup, misses, but I think he is fouled on the play. Division I, help me out here, coach. Let's see. Come on, do not give me a copyright strike. Gordon Hayward gets in the paint. Does a whole lot of movement, but misses it. Kevin Johnson straight to the front of the rim. Another timeout on the court. SIEU has a game tomorrow with TN Martin at 9 o'clock. I wonder if I could find that. SIUE Cougars. I don't know if I'll be able to find that. If I did, I'll definitely check them out, Shelby. BJ for three, and the Hornets keep hitting the key threes they need tonight. That is going to be an assist for LaMelo, and I think there it is for him there, Sheridan. For the next 4 years. Melo triple double, yep. I hate to ask her name, Shelby. Don't tell me her name here. I'll figure out a way. Now, is she gonna go? Is she gonna go and play basketball? I guess that's why you're saying it. And I guess once she does, hey, well, if she's gonna play basketball, if she's going there to play basketball, then her name is probably on the internet anyway, so I can take a look at her. Oh, we got to hit free throw. That was a sweat of a bet. It was, because he sort of went silent there a little bit there in the second half for the assist anyway. Yeah, I had automatically given it to him, because that's what LaMelo does. Come on, PJ misses both, but Mark Williams gets his hand on it. All right, Mark, how many timeouts we got? We got 2. I guess we could have called a timeout, but maybe we'll need those 2 at the end there. All right, 106-114. Yeah, we'll split it a bet, but you got it there, Sheridan. Pick it up, 2 hands. Oh my gosh, come on, Hornets. At least they ran them off the 3. Another rebound. No, oh, Melo, come on. Hey, I don't care that LaMelo hit that. Why shoot it that quickly? Yeah, exactly. Did you guys hear what Curry said? That's a good shot if you make it. They're gonna call a goaltend on that. It's a good shot if you make it. But see, that right there is what a lot of people the young generation right now, to them, that is a great shot no matter what. That's a great shot. Just because you're standing open, that's a great shot. No, it's not. Hornets should just be shooting that ball, coming back down the court from shooting that ball now. Should have ran some time off the clock. Because again, I think they can get this three-point shot at any time. There's another turnover right there, giving them a chance to come down and score. Sochan, skip pass. They want extra. It's blocked out of there. Mark Williams is like, hey guys, stop trying to shoot threes on me. He could have grabbed that one. Keep your eyes on the ball. 108-117. Calvin Johnson gets the ball for the Spurs. Gets down into the paint. Gets it down to Collins. Collins scores. And they let the Hornets bring it up 110 to 117. It's only a 7-point game. Melo, don't you shoot that this quick. Melo with the crossover. Screen set by PJ. Melo pulls now. It's off the marble, rebound. And PJ Washington goes up quickly to slam it through. I guess, hey, you get that 2 points out no matter what or how you want to get it right there. Save the ball. Ah. Good defense here at the end by the Hornets. Getting their hands on the flexion. Mark Williams with his 7'5" foot wingspan is getting his hands on a lot of balls, deflecting them, and not giving the Spurs a chance to score or even attempt to score here at the end. Maybe saving the Hornets with 38.8 seconds on the clock. And Gordon Hayward steps up and hits his first free throw. And the Hornets miss yet another free throw. It'll be good to take a look to see actually what their percentage was. And the Spurs try a quick three, and they may be conceding the victory right here. The ball here, slow it down, run some time off the clock. And the Hornets will gladly take the shot clock violation and give the ball back to the Spurs with only 4.5 seconds on the clock. Spurs won't even attempt the shot. And the Hornets have done something they've only done, I think, 3 times this year. May have only been twice this year, and that is win 2 games back to back. And there it is. There it is, the score of 110-120. Hornets win by 10. A lot of you have already left, but before all of you get out of here, appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out. Shelby, has been great talking to you. I hope you come back. Sheridan Drew, thank you. Shelby Minnick. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that last name right, Shelby. Thank you for the super chat. Sheridan Drew, thank you for stopping by, hanging out, and making these timely comments, you and Shelby. I appreciate it so very much. Usually these nights I have it's slow in the chat, but you guys made it worthwhile tonight. Hey, I appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate it. Sheridan, because I'm not sure if you're a guy or a young lady, but sounds like a guy, but it could be a girl. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Sheridan Drew, for subscribing. Thank you, Shelby, for hanging out. Michael Smitty, you stopped by. There's a couple more people in the chat If I miss you guys, please don't hold it against me. Heck, I can take a look right here. Ron Duffney stopped by. Thank you, Ron. And Michael Smitty. That may have been it tonight, but I appreciate it. I'm going to go over the stats and the stats and the box scores, and I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. You guys check out my thumbnails. I am having a hard time speaking tonight. Check out my thumbnails for the next time that I stream. I'm sure North Carolina plays Sunday, so I'm definitely going to be streaming something there. My Hornets, well, this is it. This is it until after the All-Star break. So there may be something, I may be doing something for the All-Star break. It may just be a video and not stream anything because the All-Star games are just an offensive, it's just an offensive game. No biggie. I'm surprised. You know, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to throw that out in the atmosphere. You know, I hope those guys have a good time playing in the All-Star game. But for right now, we're glad to see our Hornets get 2 wins in a row. And then we'll come back after, you know, the break and then see what happens. They said this is game 60. We only play like 83 games a season. So the Hornets, they're only like 22 more games in the season. In the regular season, right? Hornets will not be going to postseason this year. We wanted to be playing in the play-in game, but that's okay. We'll just start things over next year and see what happens. See what we can get done as soon as the regular season is over. See what we can get started. You know, what we can get started. I'll ask you guys about what you think about Miles Bridges coming back later on, but you know. Some things have transpired with what happened. No doubt that he did what you know was accused of him doing, but I think that's a toxic relationship, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, Shelby. Take it easy there, Sheridan. And here we go. All right, for the San Antonio Spurs. Collins had 14 points. Sochan, 6 points. Dio had 12 points, not leading, but Kay Johnson had 21, and leading the Spurs was Burnham with 23 points. Off the bench, Barlow had 2, McDermott had 17, Massey had 4 points, Graham had 10, and Wesley had 1. For the Hornets, PJ Washington continuing his good play, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Gordon Hayward had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Mark Williams, 12 rebounds. He had 4 blocks. A lot of them in the fourth quarter. Very important block. And he had 10 rebounds. Dennis Smith Jr., 10 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. LaMelo Ball, 28 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds, triple-double action. Once again, Thor came off the bench. He had 9 minutes tonight. He had 6 points. Nick Richards, 6 points. He had 9 rebounds. McKillop, the new kid on the block, 12 points. He had 2 rebounds. He shot 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point line. And McGowan's had 12 points today for the Hornets. All right, field goal percentage. North Carolina, or the Hornets, Charlotte had 44.8 points, and the Spurs 38.3. 3-point shooting. The Spurs shot 34%. They hit 13 out of 38. The Carolina shot 14 out of 35. The Hornets 14 out of 35 for 40% from behind the arc. Free throws. San Antonio 15 of 20 for 75%, and the Hornets shot 20 of 29 for 69%. We got to shoot better than that. As a pro, you got to shoot better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to have seen this at like 26, 27 out of 29. We got to hit those free throws. Some guys who usually hit free throws were missing free throws there at the end. But it didn't hurt us tonight. Rebounding, exactly the same. The Hornets have got to learn to rebound. And rebound is very important. Hey, they rebound. The Spurs don't even get a second, third, or even a fourth chance sometimes to score their own basket. 26 assists by the Hornets. 8 steals, blocks, 12 blocks. That was a big key right there in this game. Turnovers. The Hornets had 16 turnovers. Some of these turnovers are unforced. You got to cut that out if you want to be a good team. Have to. Points in the paint, 52. Hornets did make up for that, starting how they did at the beginning of the game. They did make up for that, but the Spurs did have 54 in the paint. A lot of that, again, they don't have a big guy they were going to, other than Collins, that was making a lot of noise in the paint. It was just guards getting to the front of the rim. And the Hornets' largest lead was 12. Well, with that said, that's about it. And one thing we can look at here before we leave is the point totals for the quarters. In the first quarter, San Antonio and Charlotte scored 32 points apiece. In the second quarter, the Hornets outscored San Antonio by 3, 28-25. In the third quarter, the Hornets still outscored San Antonio 29-33, and they outscored them by 3 points in the fourth quarter. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what won it for us. Not great defense, but ample defense. Bulls still in it with the Pacers. Pacers leading at 115-113. Cleveland is playing Philadelphia. And right now, Philadelphia is up by 20. Atlanta at New York. New York up 86-99 with 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Detroit looks like they're going to lose to Boston with 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Is 99-16. Miami and Brooklyn. Brooklyn actually has the lead. It is 92-89. Memphis is leading Utah 76-60. I'm going to get to that one. Check out my boy. It's a guy, I cannot remember his name, but if I can remember his name, write it down or something like that. He does a good stream, play-by-play stream. I'm going to check him out here in a few minutes. Houston at halftime trailing OKC. Actually, it is, my bad, guys. It is not Memphis. It is Dallas who he does. Right now, Dallas is trailing Denver 20-23. So I'm going to go over there and check him out. See what he's up to. So with that said, once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I am getting ready to get out of here. The score. All right, please, if you're just stopping by to see what goes on, listen up. Oh. Well, thank you, Shelly. Amazing. Hey, Shelly, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'm getting ready to get out of here, and I hope you have a good night. Once again, thanks for the super chat, and thanks for the positive comments and the conversation we had. Hope you stop back by next time. Not sure when that's going to be, but just check for my thumbnails. And if you feel like you want to stop by again, you are welcome. All right, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll see you later. Peace.